Hey guys, it is Parker Cuban here today, and I'm going to be making a tutorial on how to solve the 2x2 Rubik's Cube. So any 2x2 cube will basically work. Doesn't just anything like this basically. So let's just get into the basics of the cube. So if you're watching this video, I kind of expect you to know how to solve a 3x3. It's basically just a smaller version of the 3x3. You just need to know a little bit more. But I'm going to act as if you don't know how to solve a 3x3 and you just want to know how to solve this 2x2. So, sorry, I'm a little sick. The first thing that you're going to want to do is we'll scramble it. So let me do that real quick. Okay. So your puzzle may look something like this, and the first basically step into solving the cube is to solve the first layer. So what that means is get the whole first layer correctly placed and solved. So I'm just going to use this piece as my top, so I'm going to keep this piece at the top all the time. So what you're going to want to do is hold this so it's faced up and look for any white pieces that are on this bottom layer. So I can see that there's one right here, so that piece is in optimal position for it to be placed in. So as I can see, it has blue and red on it. So blue and red. And so where should this piece go? Well, I can tell that this piece should go right here, right above where it's supposed to go, because this is blue, so we basically just know that this is a blue and white piece, so it needs to go right next to it. So yeah. So what you want to do is turn it so that it is underneath the place where it wants to go, so it's basically already there. And what you want to do is hold it so that the top piece is up and the one you want to solve for is facing you. And since there is another color on this side, you want to turn it this way. Bring this side down, that where it should go, the piece. Turn this back so that you can connect the white, and then bring it up. And as you can see, those two pieces are correctly attached to each other. So we can see that there's another cube piece in the optimal position, and it's right here. So this has green and red, so I can see that this is red. So basically I just want to turn it so that the white piece is underneath where it should go. Well, the white is facing me. Since there's more stuff on this side, I want to turn it this way. Bring the side down where I want it to go. Turn it to just basically do that, and then you can bring it up. So as you can see, it's very easy. And sometimes you're not going to see a white piece in the optimal position. So what you're going to want to do is, here it is. So I'm going to put it underneath where it should go. And I'm basically going to pretend that it is right there. That the white is facing me, and I'm just going to turn it that way, bring it down, turn it in twice. I'm going to turn it in twice instead of once. Then I'm going to turn it up. And then, as you can see, it is in optimal position. Just as more stuff on this side, I can turn it like that, bring it down, and bring it up, as you can see. So there, the first layer is solved. Okay, so after you have the first layer solved, which is the first step, the second step is to solve the second layer. So, you basically want to turn the cube upside down so that the white face is turned at the bottom, so that the third layer is just the top layer. So you can just turn it freely like this at the top. So then what you want to do is put only one corner in the correct position. Now, what that means is, let me show you. So this cube right here is in the correct position, but it is not turned correctly. So as you can see, this cube is supposed to go here. And you can tell this because, well, it's the yellow layer, so just disregard that yellow color. And then we got blue, and then we got orange. So as you can see, that makes sense. So this one is yellow, so we just disregard that color. It's got red, which is correct, and it's got green, which is not correct, so that's not in the correct position. This blue is not anywhere there. The yellow, we just disregard that, and that red dot is right there. And then on this one, excuse me, this one is in the correct position, as you can see, because it's got yellow, which we just disregard, green, and then orange. So, as you can see, two pieces are in the correct position, so that's not what we want. So I'm just going to turn the top twice just to get these two out of the way and see what we have now. So none of the pieces are in the correct position. So I'm just going to turn it one more time on the top. See what we can get, if anything. Okay, so here we have only one piece in the correct position. So that is good. So as you can see, it's got red and blue. And then the yellow we just disregard because it's supposed there's a yellow on every single top piece, if you're wondering. Okay, so now what you want to do is put it so that the correctly placed one, which is, where is that? Saw it right here. So sorry, the correctly placed one is if you put it so that the yellow face is at the top, so it's in the bottom right corner right there, as you can see. So it's right there, and you're holding it like this, with the yellow facing up and the white facing down. So what you want to do is perform this algorithm. Up, right, up prime, left prime, up, right prime, up prime, and left. And once you have done that, you can look around. You might need to do that one more time in order for the rest of the corners to be placed in the correct position, but in my case, that did not happen. And it's pretty self-explanatory of what you need to do. Just do it again, hold it so that the correctly placed one is in the bottom right here, and you do the algorithm one more time. So that, as you can see, is every single yellow piece is in the correct position. So now, how do we orient all these pieces correctly? So we only need one little move to orient one corner correctly. Now, I'm going to hold it so that the orange is facing me. And you don't want to forget that. You want to make sure that the orange is facing you. And you want to hold it so that so these are good, as you can see. So these are placed and oriented correctly. Now these two are not, so we need to orient these two correctly. So what you want to do is have it so that one piece, the piece that you want to orient correctly, is in the top right, bottom right there, if you want to look at it like that. It's just in the same spot as basically before. And you want to perform this algorithm. Right prime, that is down prime, right, down. And you want to keep doing that until it is in that correct spot, which should be one more time. And don't forget to turn it back. So, as you can see, don't lose your position. You want to keep holding it like this and just turn the top so that the next cube was in the bottom right position, the correct position for it to be solved, basically, So, you want to do the same exact algorithm. Right prime, down, right, down. This should only need one more time. And just like that, the cube is solved. Now, it might not be solved immediately. You might need to just turn the top a couple of times or something like that. But that is basically it. If you're having any trouble, just comment in the description. I'll be happy to answer you. That's going to be it for this video. So like, subscribe, comment for more. And as always, have a nice day.